Hello everyone and welcome back to another adventure in Doki Doki Literature Club, where we're about to get our
literature on.
And we're also preparing for a festival that's in a couple days, so we gotta recite our own poem, and we don't have that much poetry to pick from, so I think we wrote one last time that, if I remember correctly, used some very choice words that weren't the brightest or the happiest, you know, but it's what spoke to me from my heart, my cold, dark, depressing heart, and it's just what I expressed. So I hope it's good enough for the festival, but in the meantime, we're talking to Yuri about the book that we're reading together, and if I remember correctly, we got really close when we were reading it, and there's also some other things going on in the club, but this doesn't matter, we're here to read, okay? Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I'm nervously taking another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. ... Oh gosh, she actually looked at me. Oh, sorry, I wasn't gonna do anything weird with the chocolate, I swear. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. I don't know, this is such a weird way to describe it. Okay, everyone. What? Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Nuclear waste, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay then, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. Things got a little awkward at the chocolates, huh? I get the feeling that this is something that neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Was it really that bad though? You just eated some chocolates, right? Who should I show my poem to first? I guess Yuri first? I can't remember what I actually wrote in this poem. It's been so long. ... Nuclear waste. Your writing has only improved in the last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it even came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example that I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling, I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Usually, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. When you put it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, nuclear waste. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what I was missing out on all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, nuclear waste. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things, but every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others, But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them! I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say that I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Oh, beach, a marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of the earth chaotically meets the surface under the clear blue skies, an expansive bliss. But beneath the grey rolling clouds, an endless enigma, the easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One only can build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundation until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down? Fuck! Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet, we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils, turn back, and I abandon my piece to a road at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to the earth forevermore. Well, that's nice. Nice beach. I like the beach. The beach is nice. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? What? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we all wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the difference in our writing styles, or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wanted to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I can agree. Oh, thanks for sharing. That's a nice poem. I, again, can't remember what I wrote about. I thought it was dark and depressing, but she seemed to like it, so let's go see what Sayori thinks about it. Hey, Sayori, how's it going? ... It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can tell you don't like it. Yeah, despite the intro. Oh, well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? I wrote it for myself. I wrote it to express my feelings. Why has it gotta be for someone else, huh? Why can't it just be for Nuclear Waste over here? Nuclear Waste has got tons of expression and emotions to express those emotions, okay? This just doesn't have to be about someone else. Probably Yuri. What? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In the club? Well, yeah, of course I am. Like you said, I'm making new friends. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Nuclear Waste. I don't know. Why did I make this my name? This game is getting so emotionally in depth, and I'm expressing my emotions through poetry, and my name is just Nuclear Waste. What does it say about me? Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Hee. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. What does that mean? If you insist, what does that mean? There's clearly something wrong. That is a clear something is wrong here type vibe I'm getting. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. It's a little odd. Okay, I guess I'll go talk to Monica and Suki? I don't know. Well, Suki and them wrote about the same thing, so I guess I should go and see what they wrote about. It's the same topic. They wrote about the beach together. What did you write, Suki? ... Meh. Meh. Why does everyone hate my poetry now? I guess you really haven't learned anything. I guess I haven't. Honestly, I don't know why I got my hopes up in the first place. What? I didn't think that was that bad. What did I do wrong? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to sound like you're just forcing it, unless you really don't suck at it. So you're saying that I'm forcing it, or that I suck at it, or kind of both? Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Yusuke stopped short all of a sudden. Don't tell me, huh? You're not just trying to press Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this kind of angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean that I mean, looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I am so done with you. Wow. I'm sure making friends here in Literature Club. Suki shoves the poem I hand back over to me. Take your stupid poem that you wrote for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Suki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. So I was trying to impress her. You just admitted it. I wasn't even trying. You're going against me here, okay? Nuclear waste. We're supposed to be one, okay? We're supposed to be on the same page, okay? I don't know what I'm doing here, but you seem to have an idea. You gotta keep me in the know here, man. All right, let's go talk to Monica about her poem. Hi, Nuclear Waste. Have you thought? I keep forgetting that she's like just some weird tip giver, fourth wall breaking. Like she's breaking like the fifth walls, giving me like tips about stuff. Like just the conversations with Monica's are a little bit weird. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Hey, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. Well, thanks for the vote of confidence, because everyone else has seemed to hate my poetry except for Yuri. It would also make me happy to see. Haha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take my poem holding my hands. ... This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? Everyone's been kind of saying that, but I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic? That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. Oh no, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that. You must be pretty into her. Huh? You completely misunderstood. Haha, calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but... well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. Actually, I didn't even notice, but we didn't read any of the other person's poems. I guess they don't like us? No, well, Nizuki doesn't, but she always kind of acting strange. Like, there's definitely something wrong with her at this point. She didn't even let us read her poetry. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am. A feather. Okay. Was a lady a feather? I don't really kind of get the meaning of that, but lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. When all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in this twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless, but a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning. There is no purpose. We only seek the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
Well, that's sad.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. Well, I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't all the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there is one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club pretends to write about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone.
You mean one dimension?
Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writings because you're too afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something that you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, the sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way and will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Why did she end it like that? It's so weird. I don't like the tips. I don't like them.
Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri is in the mood to it. Huh? Stagnating the air is common for foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Shiori isn't here.
It seems that you're right. Sigh. Tori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Misuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she is alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time that she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Shiori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Huh?
That's a curious expression coming from Yuri of all people.
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything's fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so... let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Misuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Misuki?
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me assign them. And as for Yuri... Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No! That's not at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too?
Oh jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not here around.
That may be the case, but if I can also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, no? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in a focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Nuclear Waste.
What could I possibly do to help improve this situation? I've already caused so much drama and so much chaos. What could I possibly do? The one who truly is useless.
Don't say that. In fact, both Tsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle, and they would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well.
Oh, am I gonna have to make a choice here?
I'd really appreciate that.
Am I gonna have to make a choice? That's, is Monica suggesting that I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to such a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Yusuke tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Nuclear Waste may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance.
Oh god, the fighting is gonna start. Please don't start the fighting.
So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? It sounds more like you're just making excuses for Nuclear Waste
what are you saying?
It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what are you thinking?
Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Nuclear Waste to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So, I'm sure he's interested in...
you literally just said,
I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though.
Oh god, this is getting too much. Please, I'm just one pile of nuclear waste, okay? This is just going so great for me. I can't wait to make my decision, and I'm sure everyone will respect it, no one's feelings will be hurt, and there'll be no bad repercussions at all. These girls are gonna murder me. Jeez, can we just settle this already?
Yeah, Nuclear Waste, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well. In that case,
everyone's looked straight at me. Oh, but of course, I'm going to go with... Oh, God. Oh, Sayori. Why is there a ... there? That's... What does that mean? I mean... I guess it means I'd spend the weekend with Sayori, but no one's really said anything about that. But obviously, she's not really feeling well. But I don't know what to do about that, and I don't know if I choose to go with her, how that would affect the story. But if I choose to go with Yuri, how that would affect the story, or any of them, how it would affect the story. Actually, I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to leave the decision up to you guys. Let me know who I should pick for this very, very detrimental decision, because I can tell as soon as I make this choice that things are probably gonna go south for all parties involved, and I'm probably gonna break up some relationships in the club, and I'm probably gonna get hated by pretty much everybody. So I don't really know who to pick, so let me know what you guys think I should pick, and maybe I'll pick it. Either way, thank you all so much for joining me today's adventure in Doki Doki Literature Club. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video and hope you enjoyed that day as well. Hope to see you in our next adventure. Bye bye.